Hammer, you seen this paper?
No, I stopped getting it in the morning after my neighbor quit having it delivered. Cheap jerk.
Hammer, it's been leaked to the press that Captain Trunk is going to testify against the narcotics syndicate Thursday.
You know, that's what I hate about the newspapers in this country. They find out things, and then they write about them. Freedom of the press, it stinks.
Hammer, now that the syndicate has this information, they'll do anything to keep Trunk quiet.
Yeah, fat chance. He's louder than most airports.
Hammer!
See what I mean?
Hammer, the commissioner wants to talk to us. I put him on the speakerphone.
Hello, can everyone hear me all right?
Yes, we can hear you.
And Hammer, are you there?
Yo.
Move over.
Yes, sir. How far?
Not you, Hammer. I'm talking to my driver. I'm calling for my car phone. Hammer, needless to say, I'm livid about today's press leak.
Yes, I am too, sir.
Could you please slow down?
I am too, sir.
Not you, my driver. With the syndicate alerted to Captain Trunk's court appearance Thursday, it's imperative he be placed under your protective custody until then.
Are you talking to me or to the driver?
Your custody, Hammer. This is one instance where a man like you is perfect for this assignment.
No, Commissioner, don't do this to me. Wait, just let me get this straight. I am in charge of the captain, right?
Right. No, not you. Turn left. This is a one-way street.
My life is in the hands of a man who causes injuries over the telephone.
What can I say? I'm expanding.
Excuse me, Captain Trunk. You're needed to check the supplies in room number 4.
Yeah, very good. Leave it Galloway.
Right behind you, Captain.
Forget it, Hammer. I'm a grown man. I can take care of myself just fine. Thank you.
Captain, be reasonable. Hammer's under the direct orders of the commissioner.
I don't give a damn about any orders. I'll be surprised if I turn in my badge after Thursday.
Think he's serious?
Well, I think he must be. He has no sense of humor.
Well, the captain's got his pride, but I'm more concerned about his safety right now.
Will you relax? He's with 2 cops who both have Lugers, which aren't regulation.
Why, you yogurt sucker! Let my captain go!
You scum desecrate this symbol of law and order. Also makes me sick because you look good in uniforms.
I think those assassins really roughed you up, sir.
They didn't lay a finger on me. Hammer did.
Well, you may be hard-pressed to admit it, sir, but Hammer did save your life.
Yes. Thank you, Hammer. You saved my life.
I'm sure you do the same for me, sir.
Oh, you wish.
Thank you.
Under the circumstances, sir, I think it's important that you check into a hotel.
Well, now you're giving me orders, Doro? I'm gonna live my life as usual, and that means meeting my ex-wife for dinner tonight as planned. Look, it's taken a lot of effort to get that woman to even talk to me. For 6 months, she refused to accept my phone calls.
Well, I can understand that, sir. She's probably afraid you'll hurt her ears.
Sir, if you insist on keeping this engagement, then we'll be obligated to accompany you.
Don't worry. You won't even know I'm there.
Listen, I figured that for us to settle our differences, we meet face to face. That's my tactic.
Tactic? There you go again. Nothing's changed. Even when you're off duty, you speak like a policeman.
Renee, listen. Being here with you right now, policemen are the furthest thing from my mind.
All right, this sector's secured. Everything's okay.
Excuse me. New restaurant policy. I can't let you eat anything unless I've tasted it first. He's Pepper.
Who is that man?
I have no idea. Ignore him.
Ignore him? What is this? Why did you ask me out tonight?
Because I want you back in my life.
Honey, be realistic. You're not the same man I married. You've changed. Ever since you became captain of that precinct, something has... It's turned you into a bitter, angry man. What did it to you?
Look, Renee, I had to make a choice between my career and being married to you. Lately, I have been questioning that decision vehemently.
Are you saying that you regret giving up our marriage for your career?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Duro, you ought to hear the line of bunkies dishing out now. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, hit the deck!
Hammer, get off me! Get off me! Reed, get off of me!
I thought you didn't know this person.
He's one of my men.
Oh, Captain, now you've gone and blown a perfectly good cover.
Please let me explain. Will you? You owe me that much.
All right, come on in. But just 1 minute.
Okay,
Hammer, why are you doing this?
because I care.
Captain, we'll stay in here so you two can have a moment alone.
Yeah. A great idea.
I can't believe that I'm still talking to you.
I understand. Hammer. I am going in that room to be with the woman I love. Do you understand that?
Let's go.
No! You are staying here. I am going in there. If you come in there, I will kill you.
Hammer, he's not in any danger. He used to be married to that woman.
Oh, listen, anybody who's alone with his ex-wife is in danger. It's quiet in there. It's too quiet! Ah! Freeze!
Hammer, get out of this room. Get out of this room. Out! 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 Out!
I think we should investigate now. No, I do.
Duro, when will you ever learn? This is a very sensitive moment for the captain. What?
Get back!
Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
All right, Duro. Stay here tonight with Mrs. Trunk. I'm gonna move the captain to the only safe place in the city.
Where's that?
My apartment. Well, Captain, this is where I crashed every night. What do you think? Is it me?
Hammer, I'm exhausted. I'm going to get a good night's sleep and insult you in the morning.
Captain, are you really serious about giving up your career just to get back with your ex-wife?
What if I am?
It's disgusting. Real men don't need women.
Hammer, without women, you would never have been born.
Prove it.
I am too exhausted even to have a migraine.
Night, Captain.
Shut up.
Slyball. You sea urchin. Maggot, I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna floss your teeth with a crowbar.
Hammer!
No, what?
You're talking!
Sometimes I arrest people in my sleep, sir.
That's it. First thing in the morning, my life's in danger. You beat me up in the closet. You ruined my evening with my ex-wife. And on top of that, you destroy half her house!
Yeah, we had fun today. But I think it's time we got some sleep.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Captain! The death of Captain Trunk is a tragic loss. But, in the words of the immortal Alexander Haig, as of now, I am in control. The captain will be interred in a private ceremony on Friday. Now, let us observe a moment of silence in his memory. That'll be all.
Can't believe it. He's gone. We failed. This is horrible.
I'm surprised at you crying at a time like this. You are a police officer. Act like one.
My God, don't you ever show any emotion?
Duro, I show a whole range of emotion. Anger, rage, hate. Hate?
How can you be so cold? He was our friend.
Yeah, but I take comfort in that he's in a better place now. Room 208, Municipal Hospital.
What?
Trunk is alive.
He's alive?
Shh! Enough happiness. He needs minor surgery. He has a bullet in his side. But he'll be ready to testify right on schedule. You see, I figured if those sleazoids thought he was dead, they'd stop trying to kill him.
Oh, why didn't you let me in on it?
I think that's obvious. You're a woman, and you have a phone.
Dr. Bernard?
Hold it right there. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To avoid the death penalty.
Go right in, Inspector.
Guess who thought up that password?
You?
You're no fun anymore.
Captain Trunk.
Shh. This patient's going into surgery today. Don't disturb him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Captain? Captain, it's me. It's Hammer.
What have you done? Now I have to sedate him.
Hammer, what are you doing here? I'm in enough pain already.
Captain, just calm down. I have news for you.
I've been killed?
Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
They'll never find me now.
Just as I'd planned. The press got us into this mess. I figured the least they could do was get us out. Nice irony, huh?
Hammer, this is brilliant.
And to top it all off, I just called your wife and told her not to worry. Everything's fine.
Of course, you didn't tell her that I was here.
No. Well, yes.
Hammer, at least you told her not to visit.
Because the syndicate may be watching her?
Ah, well.
Hammer. If she comes here, she will be followed, and I will be in danger again.
Captain Trunk, I'm sure if she were going to visit, she would have been here by now.
I'm his wife. Please. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so late. I came as soon as I could.
No, oh God, no!
Isn't that funny? That's what my wife used to say to me when I came home.
I thought you were a dead man.
Not yet, but very, very soon.
Is something wrong?
I am going to be killed. And you... Thanks for coming.
Better get you out of here.
Well, Captain, I guess it's just you and me against the whole stinking world, huh? Hey! That cop wasn't here before.
Hammer, he's one of us. He's one of us. He's a friend.
Get off of me. What's the matter? You crazy?
Yeah, some friend. He didn't even show up at the funeral.
Time for his medication. You'll have to leave now.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I have to screen everything that enters him.
If you insist.
Doctor, could I have a moment of your time? There's a telephone junction over there. Thanks for your time.
Hammer, aren't you done yet?
Well, this thing's clean.
Hammer.
Inspector, could I have a word with you? I'll be administering the anesthetic to Captain Trunk.
Hey, wait, not so fast. Let's see some ID. All right, sure, fine. That says you're a doctor. How can I be sure?
Check these out.
Oh, gold cards. He's for real.
We need a security check in the operating room. Follow me.
No, Hammer, go. I'll cover you here.
Captain, you're going to be just fine.
Yeah, until you get back. Doro, take this away, please.
Anything in particular you're worried about?
Huh. You.
Oh, where am I?
The X-ray room, Inspector Hammer.
My head, it feels like a speed bump.
Merely a concussion.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid I'd banged it.
Inspector, you've cost us quite a few men.
The way you slugs are moving, Trunk's gonna die of old age.
Trunk will not survive the afternoon. In a short time, he will receive an overdose of anesthetic. It will be considered a hospital error.
I'll never understand why you guys explain your whole plan before you kill somebody.
Don't tell me how to do my job, Inspector Hammer. As for you, you will now receive enough radiation for 1,000 lifetimes.
Captain Hammer's been gone a long time. Something must have happened to him.
Oh, thank you, Doro, for giving me a reason to live.
Turn me over. I'm done on this side. Oh.
What's going on?
Gotta save Captain Trunk. Then I'm gonna file one hell of a malpractice suit. Now help me out of here. Oh. All right. Nobody move. Drop it. Drop it.
Perfect shot!
I was aiming for his head.
You'll never take me alive, Hammer.
That's just the way I like it.
Hammer. Hammer. Doro, what is going on?
Hammer just knocked out your anesthesiologist, sir.
Oh,
No need to thank me, sir.
what about my surgery?
Captain, we cannot trust anyone. I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove the bullet.
Hammer, you can't do that. Hammer, you can't do it.
It's okay. I've done it before. On myself.
Oh, my God. Don't touch me.
Captain.
Congratulations on your testimony, Captain. It takes a brave man to stand up to the syndicate.
That's my job, Hammer. I'm a cop. Nothing can change that. I think my ex-wife understands that now. We're spending the weekend in Lake Tahoe.
It's romantic, sir. I guess she realizes there are worse things in life than being married to a cop.
Like being beat up by one.
Hello? Oh, yes, Commissioner. He's right here.
Inspector Hammer, I'd like to congratulate you on the job you did guarding Captain Trunk.
Well, I did save his life 4 times.
5. I count not performing that operation.
Thanks to Captain Trunk, a major blow has been dealt to the syndicate.
That's good to hear, sir.
It certainly is, but we're not out of the woods yet, so I think Hammer should protect Trunk for at least another month. Thank you, gentlemen.
I wonder if there's a rifle range in Lake Tahoe.
What's the problem, officer?
Your tail light is out.
What are you gonna do? Give me a warning?
Yeah, a warning shot. Thank you for your cooperation.
And this story just in. Recently released criminal George M. Nazar was found shot to death this morning in his parked car. This makes 3 murders of freed felons in the past month. And now, here's Carolyn with the
What a nice way to start the day.
Thanks, Richard. The weather for today will...
I've had it. I've been waiting 15 minutes to see Captain Trunk. Don't you realize who I am?
Hey, lady, be reasonable, huh? We're busy here.
All right, I'm filing complaints against each and every one of you, starting with you. What is your name?
Winston Churchill.
Hey, and I'm Art Linklater.
Very funny. I demand some service.
Oh, calm down, woman. These are cops, not Major D's.
You there, what is your name? And I want a straight answer.
Sledge Hammer.
Okay, that's it. You got it, mister.
Hey, Inspector, Captain's waiting to see you in his office.
You're going in there, I'm following you.
Fine, I can't stop you.
I'm sorry for the bad experience you just had, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. Collins. Is this any way to welcome your new district attorney?
I'm sure the disrespect was unintentional, Miss Collins.
Not intentional. There's an overgrown adolescent out there in a whoopee suit playing schoolboy pranks when someone asked for directions. This cretin walked me into the men's room.
Hey, Captain, Hitler's widow is out there looking for you. Oh, I see you found him.
Inspector Sledgehammer. This is District Attorney Evelyn Collins.
Oh, that's all we need. A woman DA? Whew. What'd you do with your perfume? Spray it on with a crop duster? Whew.
Hammer, please.
Oh, you must admit.
Perhaps we should get down to business, Miss Collins.
That's Ms.
The district attorney is here because in the last month, 3 known criminals released by the courts have been gunned down, apparently by vigilantes.
So?
We have a serious problem here.
Why, did some of them live?
You're not helping, Hammer.
Each of the vigilantes' victims was killed within 1 day of exoneration. Drug pusher Rudy Mednick, released this morning, seems to be the next logical victim in their pattern.
How did he beat the rap again?
That's easy, Duro. We got the lawyer with the best commercial in town.
We'd better find Mednick before the vigilantes do.
Yeah, so we can put a target on his back. We wouldn't want the vigilantes to miss.
Mr. Hammer, I want Mednick found. I want him protected. Then I'm going to bring those vigilantes to trial.
I want you and Doro to cooperate with Miss Collins.
We will, sir.
Well, nice meeting you, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. Good day, Mr. Hammer.
That's Myrrh.
I don't know. We don't have much on this Rudy Mednick. Wait a minute. Seems to frequent massage parlors.
Oh, great. It'll take us years to find him. There's over 1,000 of those massage parlor joints in the city.
No, I think he goes there just for a massage.
Oh. Well, there's only about 3 of those.
Yoo-hoo! May I help you?
Yes, Rudy Mednick here. We're police officers.
May I see some identification?
Oh, sorry.
That doesn't look like you. Oh, you're cute. Rudy's in the bath. Steam room number 2.
Hammer, wait. We can't go in there with our clothes on. But no, I mean, if we go in, the steam...
We just stop nagging, will you, Duro? It's just steam. Now, come on. I got a piping hot slime ball to protect you.
Sledgehammer, how are you? Hey, leave me alone. What have I done wrong?
You were born, scum sucker.
Sledge, I really think we should do this outside. The steam is
Look,
going to...
don't push me, Duro. Now, I've already been bossed around by one woman today. Now, come on, slimeball. I got orders to take you downtown and protect you. See, there's a bunch of vigilantes out there shooting people nobody likes. And you're next on the list.
Why am I next?
I guess they couldn't find Pee Wee Herman. Now, get your clothes on.
Inspector Sledgehammer, there's a call for you and your partner. It's urgent.
Must be the department.
Girl, that hemline violates regulations.
It was a steam bath, Hammer. Look at your suit.
Hello?
Nice pants.
Hello?
Hey, I don't want to have anything to do with you cops. Get you thrown out of here. Got a lifetime membership.
It just expired. Thank you for cooperation.
Whoever it was just hung up.
I was just hanging up a few minutes ago.
You better wait here, Duro. If any more steam gets on that outfit, you won't have a place to pin your badge. Well, you would have a place, but it would be painful. Mednick, you're hurt. All right, who did this to you? What, you can't talk? Can you type? Can you type a little with one finger? What are you doing? You trying to say something? All right, what are you trying to say? You shot. You shot? That's bad grammar. Now tell me by whom? Peace. Peace now. Hippies did this? What are you trying to say? I'm no good at charades. It's always been frustrating for me. All right, start over. Victory. Victory. V is for victory. I got it. You got shot by a guy holding a cigar. What? You're having trouble breathing? I got one. I got one. Okay, keep going now. What? You didn't get shot. They used karate. No, you're saluting. So you got shot by naval recruiters. What? Something smells bad? Oh, you're dying. You're dying. You're dying on the vine. You're dead. Dead. Mednick. So they hung up. I went back down. The guy is going 222 something. I don't know what he was talking about. And he was dead.
The vigilantes knew our every move. Who else could have paged us?
Doro, I want you to phone the district attorney and tell her what's happened. Hammer, I want to talk to you in private. Hammer, I have discovered something quite shocking. These shell casings were found at the scene of every single shooting. Recognize them?
That's a 38 special. It's a police issue. I'd say 1984 vintage. An amusing year.
You can tell all that just by biting a bullet?
Absolutely. Here, well, try it yourself.
No.
No, go ahead. Try it. Try it.
No. All right.
Now, you see, you just discovered that there was still some powder left in that bullet.
Hammer, you have properly identified these as police issue. That tells you the vigilantes are what?
Cops. They're two cops. Two cops. That's what Mednick was trying to tell me. Now, listen, I'm terrible at charades, all right? But in my defense, he was a terrible mime. I mean, he was with 2-2-VV.
Hammer, these dirty cops are acting as judge, jury, and executioner.
But they're putting in for a lot of overtime.
Hammer, I want you to infiltrate this group. We'll use Doro as a selling point. Now, if she believes you've gone bad, gotten worse, I believe those vigilantes will enlist you in no time.
Why don't we start a fight? I mean, stage it, you know? I mean, really, we'll come to blows. Here. Right in front of everybody.
That's not a bad idea. Why don't I like it? Is anybody going to get hurt?
No, no.
Are you sure?
No, it's play acting. It's play acting. No, trust me. I know what I'm doing. Come on, you ready?
Wait a minute, let me just think about this. Hammer, I gave you an order.
I'm not going after any vigilantes. I think they're doing a good job.
What's going on between you two?
You think they're buying it? You're not giving me anything to work off of. Don't you know anything about good acting? I know enough to know this isn't it.
Look, we gotta give him a big finish. I gotta hit you like I hit you, but it looks like I was trying to kill you.
Okay, but pull your punch, I'll do the rest. Trust me. I don't say that, Kevin.
Very realistic. You're an animal, Hammer. You're just as bad as those vigilantes.
Can you say that a little louder?
What?
What you just said was I'm no better than those vigilantes, right?
Stay away from me.
Get him out of here. Come on. All right.
Looks like we just found a new recruit.
Hammer, I thought you told me you knew how to pull a punch.
I did pull it. If I'd have hit you full force, you would have landed in that parking lot. You're lucky I didn't ad-lib.
I guess it was all for nothing, huh?
Oh, no way, Jose. That's why I wanted to talk to you. When I got home last night, I found this slip under the door. I think the vigilantes are trying to contact me.
So have they made you a member yet?
I'm waiting. I think they're still checking on me.
Yeah, they might be watching you right now.
That's right. That's right. They might be watching me right now.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm keeping up the act.
Oh, stop it!
Now, Hammer, after you infiltrate that group, I want you to get the names of every man that comprises the vigilante group. You understand me?
No!
Just kidding you. Yes, of course I do.
Hey, what's going on here? Hey, who let you jokers in?
Your landlady.
Why, because you're cops?
No, because we told her we were going to beat you up.
And she wonders why she can never get a date. Well, I'll tell you something. If I open my refrigerator and I find one bite of casserole gone, you're both dead. All right.
The reason we're here, Inspector Hammer, is to invite you to join a clandestine group whose members share the singular purpose of righting wrongs through force and aggression.
Oh, I'm already a registered Republican.
No, the Vigilante Squad.
Right.
We're prepared to invite you to a meeting of our group tonight.
Well, I don't know. It's Tuesday. I usually spend Tuesday night playing bridge with the girls. Of course, if it's catered, that would make a big difference. But... Oh, a blindfold, huh? You know, I haven't worn one of these since I dated a girl that was in a Weight Watchers.
Fellow vigilantes, I bring before you a potential member, Sledge Hammer.
Hi, guys. Where's the piñata?
You'll wear that blindfold until we're sure you're one of us.
Yeah. I'll bet you guys are all naked, right?
Stop playing the fool.
I'm no fool. My loss of sight has heightened my other senses. For example, I can tell that you are a Caucasian woman weighing approximately 112 pounds in her late 30s. Am I right?
Get this guy away from me.
Sit him down. We'll ask the questions, Hammer.
What do you think about reading a suspect his rights?
I prefer to read him his last rites, if you know what I mean.
What do you think about the death penalty?
It's too lenient. There's always the possibility of reincarnation. Hey, this is fun. Can we go on to the lightning round?
The question period is over, Inspector Hammer.
Oh, good. Then I choose Bachelor number 2 because he sounded like it was more fun.
Shut up. It's time for your initiation. You've been given the privilege of killing District Attorney Evelyn Collins. She's been speaking out against our cause and needs to be silenced.
Can't you just shush her?
It's all planned. She's working late tonight. You're to terminate her with extreme prejudice. Do you have any reservations about shooting a woman?
You have to make reservations? Why don't I just...
Escort him out of here, will you?
Thank you. I will escort myself out. I've memorized the location of every object in this room. I can retrace my steps perfectly.
What is the meaning of this?
Miss Collins.
That's Ms.
Just listen to me. I've discovered the identity of the vigilantes. They're cops.
This can't be. Police?
That's right. I also found out who the next victim is. It's you.
Me? Oh, my God.
Well, there's more. You see, they want me to join them, and part of my initiation is to assassinate you.
Good Lord.
Wait, that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is that I'm going to do it.
Congratulations, you've passed the test. Your willingness to pull the trigger makes you one of us. As a precaution, I was wearing a bulletproof vest underneath my clothes. It's figure flattering.
Touché. I loaded my gun with blanks.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I knew that you were the leader of this group, Ms. Collins.
How could you know?
A blindfold makes a man's senses all the more acute. It made the smell of your perfume in your living room almost unbearable.
You fascinate me, Inspector Hammer. What do you say we go back to my place and get to know each other better?
Hey, don't touch me there without a written permission. Now, you behave yourself, and maybe I'll show you my appendix scar. Nice set of weapons. What, are you stocking up for a war?
You seem surprised. A woman can be as nihilistic as a man. I'm not interested in the ERA, I'm into the NRA.
You get a bullwhip.
My father was a wagon master.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a list of the other guys in the organization around here, would you?
Forget about the other Sledge. Let's talk about you.
What about that?
My father killed that deer when I was just a little girl.
Oh, so he was a hunter.
No, a bad driver. Of all the officers I've recruited, there's something strangely appealing about you. I guess it's your callous disregard for human rights, your savage instinct, your chauvinism, your inability to treat women as equals.
Yeah, I'm quite a catch.
Would you excuse me for just one moment? I'd like to get out of my work clothes. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, maybe I can get some broads to come over, huh? Looks like you and me are the only sane ones here. All right, come on, let's get that list for Captain Trunk. Oh, I'm feeling more at home already.
Sledge, could you come up here? I have a surprise for you.
Let me guess. You got a funhouse mirror above your bed?
Well, what do you think?
I knew justice was blind, but I didn't know it was tacky.
You like? How does my body compare with the others you've encountered?
It's hard to say. I'd have to see it with the tag on your toe.
Won't you join me?
You know, I saw the last DA wearing an outfit just like that. What a freak he was, let me tell you.
Oh, by the way, that list you asked about is right over there on the table.
All right, little lady, the jig's up. Now you're really in hot water. You and your fanatic friends have got a date downtown, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. I never trusted you for an instant, Inspector Hammer.
Hey, lady, you could put somebody's eye out with that thing.
There are only blanks in your gun. Why are you shooting at me?
Of course I have it.
You men are all alike. Every one of you wants the same thing from me.
Yeah, to get the hell out of here. You know, I'm having a difficult time relaxing around you, lady. Besides that, you're a lousy shot. Another miss.
That's Ms. You used me. You led me on. I could have loved you.
Boy, you women, you give you a little power and you freak out. I remember when my wife got her first credit card.
It's useless. That gun is just for decoration.
You're such a tease.
We could have made quite a team, Sledge. Since I can't have you, I'm going to have to kill you.
What if I promise not to date?
Freeze! Or you lose 20 pounds the hard way.
So how did you get here?
I followed you. You didn't think you and Trunk would actually convince me with that bad acting, did you?
I told him I had nothing to work off of. Will, did you really think that a woman could get the best of me? I'm nobody's fool. I belong to everyone.
Drop it, Hammer.
How do you guys keep showing up like this? What are you, beamed down or something?
It's all over, Hammer. History justifies the vigilante. I'm going to prosecute you. You convinced everyone you're a rogue. It'll be my word against yours, and everyone will believe me.
Freeze! Nobody move! I'm prepared to shoot everyone in this room except Doro.
You see, Collins? Your wild, feminine emotionalism is no match for the cool mental resources of the average male. Do you see that now? Captain Trunk, would you please tell Ms. Swimsuit here just exactly how you managed to untangle that web of assorted clues that led you to this house?
I lived next door. I heard all the shooting and I ran over here to see what the hell was going on.
Well, well, well. Ms. Collins, is there anything you'd like to get before we book you?
There is one last thing.
Okay, come on, lady.
That's
Let's
it.
go. Move it out. Get in the car. Move her. Come on. Get going.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. She ruined a promising career.
No, she was the best first date I ever had.
The newspaper says the verdict from Ms. Collins' trial came in yesterday.
I hope she gets 20 years.
No, she got no years, Sledge. She defended herself and got off on a legal technicality.
Yeah, I hear she ranted and raved about you all during the hearing.
Well, it's understandable. It's tough getting over a guy like me.
Sledge!
If I can't have you, no one will. No one.
I'll get you for what you did to me! I'll get you, Hammer!
See what I mean?
Eating on duty is against hospital rules. You know that.
Sorry, Nurse Robbins.
You should be making your rounds.
Nurse Robbins! Nurse Robbins, they're gone! They're gone!
This place is swamped today.
I haven't seen so many unhappy faces since my wedding reception.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Commissioner, I'm doing the best I can.
Captain, what's with all these people here today?
Their parents, Doro, and every one of them is hysterical.
Wait, this is a precinct, not an encounter group. If a man and a woman have problems, they should settle them the way my wife and I did, with a divorce.
Those civilians out there need our help. Their newborn babies were abducted last night.
A lot of people out there, Captain. How many infants were involved?
The entire nursery at City General Hospital was cleaned out.
Yeah, talk about robbing the cradle, huh?
Hammer, have you no compassion for what those people are going through?
Of course I do. I have suffered a sense of loss just like everybody else. I lost my luggage once. I was torn up about it for weeks.
Well, I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Sledge. Captain, I request that Hammer and I be assigned this case.
No, wait, no, whoa, no, no, wait, I don't do this. I'm in homicide. I deal in scum suckers, not thumb suckers.
Captain, who could be behind such a despicable crime?
Obviously a baby-selling ring, Doro. Kind of back alley racketeers that steals babies and sells them to childless couples for exorbitant sums.
Kind of a mom and pop operation, huh? No, wait, look, I'm trying to get a handle on this, all right? I mean...
Come in.
Could someone please help us? We've been here for over an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry. These officers will be happy to assist you.
Yes, we can talk in the office next door, right this way.
Hammer, I have great trepidation about putting you on this case. The thought of you coming within 5 miles of a baby scares the hell out of me.
Me too.
This is very upsetting.
Yes, I understand. Now, can you describe... What was your baby's name?
Well, we were just about to find a name. And then he was stolen.
How about Rob? I'm sorry, I don't know where my head's at.
Could you describe your baby for me, please?
Doro, have a heart. They hardly had a chance to get to know their kid. Besides, you've seen one, you've seen them all. I'll bet even I can describe him. Small and bald. Am I right?
No, actually, Inspector Hammer, our boy had fair hair and blue eyes like his mother.
Okay. Well, let's sort of move on with this, all right? Height?
Oh, well, he was about 18 inches long.
Weight?
6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Any distinguishing scars or tattoos?
Hammer, please.
What? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You know, I've been putting out a lot of warmth and understanding here, and I've been getting none of it back.
That'll be all. Thank you.
Wait, one last question. Did your child have any enemies?
Hammer! That's a newborn baby. Newborn babies don't have enemies.
I did.
Mr. and Mrs. Yates, you have my word. We are going to find your baby and get him back to you. That's a promise.
Thoreau, what are you doing? Cops can't go around making promises they can't keep. That right is reserved for the president. Why are you in such a huff over solving this case?
I don't know. Maybe it's my maternal instincts coming into play.
Maternal instincts? Oh, it's disgusting.
It is? I always assumed you were the one who thought women should be barefoot and pregnant.
Are you kidding? I encourage women to wear shoes.
Hey, Ragweed. This spot is reserved for the handicapped.
Hey, stuff it, buddy. If I park any other place, it's too far to walk.
Walking is good for you. I guess now you're gonna have to try it.
Dr. Bowman, 304. Dr. Bowman.
We're looking for Lavina Robbins, the head nurse around here.
Just through those doors. Well, you can't go in there.
Excuse me, what are you doing, sir? Who are you? This is a very private moment.
Not anymore, it isn't. What's going on here?
Hammer, that woman is about to give birth. Sledge, are you telling me you've never seen a baby being born before?
No, I haven't. Childbirth is for women.
The baby's coming. I can see him. Isn't it wonderful?
No, it's awful. I'm not going to be able to eat lunch for a month.
I demand that the two of you leave this instant.
I'm Inspector Sledgehammer. I'm here in police business. I want to talk to you about those missing kids.
Look, I have told the police everything I know.
Hey, you over there, huh? Would you please keep the baby quiet?
Hammer, be reasonable. It's a newborn baby.
Thoreau, parents have got to supervise their children. Have you ever been in a movie theater when one of them dang tykes is wailing over your shoulder?
I'm amazed. I had no idea that a policeman could be so callous towards an infant.
Well, look who's talking, Eagle Eyes. You just let 12 of them slide right out from under your nose. This isn't a hospital, it's the Bermuda Triangle.
I have been a registered nurse for over 15 years. My maternity ward has the finest reputation in this city.
Well, speaking personally, I wouldn't have a pizza delivered here.
Nurse Robbins, we are more concerned with recovering the babies than protecting a reputation. Now, do you remember anything at all that could help us?
No, I cannot. I'm not a detective.
Yeah, you're not much of a nurse either.
As far as I'm concerned, this interview is over. Excuse me? I have an umbilical cord to cut.
Well, it's about time you cut it. I got a cousin who's 32 years old, and he's still living with his mother and father. And I strongly urge you parents to discipline this child starting today. Constant spankings are the reason I turned out all right. Thoreau. Thoreau, come on. Come on, come on. What are you doing? Sleeping on the job is for air traffic controllers, not cops.
Sorry, Sledge. Been up all night. Trying to find a line on those missing kids. Didn't find a thing. Sledge, I made a promise to that Yates couple.
Thoreau, I told you, don't make promises you can't keep. You're just lucky my informant, Shy Eddie, claims to have the link to locating these young'uns. I'm supposed to meet him in a car wash in half an hour.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, all right. Just whatever you do, don't look at him.
Don't look at him.
driver, buddy. Oh, look at me. Didn't say you're gonna bring a date, Sledge.
It happens to be my partner, Dory Duro.
Resist all urges to look at him. It shouldn't be so hard, lady. I got a face that even my mother couldn't love. Drive to the car wash, Sledge.
Well, this is an inspired idea. I'm sure nobody could possibly overhear us here.
Yeah, plus I never ever get my car washed. Okay, Stooley, what's the story on these missing kids?
Give me my money first.
Sledge. Sledge. Your window won't roll up.
That's right. Oh, I just remembered why I never ever get my car washed.
What?
You fake! We could have done this over the phone! Seemed like a good idea at the time! Don't look at me! Just be inconspicuous!
Perhaps you should give us the information you came for!
But sure, just go to the Bayside Adoptive Agency.
And do what?
You act like you got a lot of bucks. Don't look at me! I gotta... Our union here's about this!
My coat is ruined. It was supposed to be dry cleaned, not hot waxed.
Next move is to check out the adoption agency.
Well, that's all right. I'll just go down and torture him and get him to confess.
Remember, you can't do that. We have to catch them in the act. We'll pose as a married couple with a lot of money and see if they'll sell us a baby. Think anybody will believe we're married?
They have a tough enough time believing that we're partners.
Now, let's see if I understand you, Mr. and Mrs. Hammer. You're asking for a fair-haired, blue-eyed infant boy, approximately 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 18 inches long?
Yeah, that's right. You see, I won big at the racetrack yesterday, and I figured either I'd get a new sports car or a kid, and then I decided on the kid because they need less attention.
He's joking, of course.
Oh, no, hardly the case. No, my husband and I realize the seriousness of the adoption procedure. We just hope we're in the right place.
This is the right place for parents we deem eligible.
How's that for eligibility? Ought to make me Father of the Year, right?
Mr. Hammer, we don't sell babies. We place them.
Actually, what my husband is trying to say is we'd like to try and expedite the usual screening period. We're desperate to have a child, and he can't father a child himself.
You should be thankful for that.
Look, lady, what is the matter with you, huh? I got money coming out of my ears, and you are standing in the way of giving a kid a good home. You ought to see my place. I mean, I got everything. I got a hot tub, a barbecue pit, a pool table. I have a whole large collection of adult films on videotape, and a Doberman that needs a playmate. So what's the problem?
Please leave now.
And there's a stewardess that lives next door who likes to sunbathe nude, and I need a little tot to put on my shoulders to help to steady the binoculars.
Get out! I wouldn't place Lizzie Borden with you people.
That's okay, I wouldn't take her. I ordered a boy.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, did I make it clear I had money?
Hammer, this place is legitimate. Your stoolie's all wet.
Oh, take it easy, Darrell. You want to walk home?
Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Hammer. I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Miss Calder.
Why is that?
I was listening in. If you two are really serious about getting a baby immediately, here's a name and number. But it will cost.
You've answered our prayers. Should we pay you now or later?
Oh, no, I never handle the money personally. He'll come to your home. But please, remember to mention my name, Margaret. That way I'll get my commission.
Oh, don't worry, Margaret. You'll get what's coming to you. All right, Darrell, please. Here, come on.
What?
No, you're invading my privacy, all right?
I'm sorry, Sledge. I couldn't help but notice the picture.
It's my first arrest. You should have seen the one that got away.
Yeah, well, we better hide it or the baby brokers will know we're cops. This isn't what I expected at all. You know, it actually looks like a human being lives here.
Oh, thanks, Duro. You know, I can't believe I'm letting a common slime ball into my apartment. Bad enough that you're here. That must be that scum-sucking stork now.
Hello.
Shut up, lady. Let's get down to business.
Good, I won't have to serve coffee.
Sit down. So, you're the two losers who ordered the fair-haired, blue-eyed rugrat?
Yeah, that's right. We want a WASP. W-A-S-P. ASAP.
You got a bundle of cash, I got a bundle of joy.
What, just like that? You're just going to leave a baby in our care? Or you don't even know anything about us?
Okay, lady, do you own a TV?
Yes.
Color or black and white?
Color?
That's good enough for me, your model parents. That'll be $50,000.
Well, $50,000 is a lot of money. Give us a little time to think it over.
Hey, I thought you wanted a baby, baby. Hey, what's with these?
Well, actually, it's, my husband and I like to play games. It keeps the marriage exciting.
No wonder you want to buy a kid from me.
Listen, friend, we'd like to get our family started just as soon as possible, so can I get that money to you tonight?
Fine. I'll call you turkeys tonight with the time and place. Ciao.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me down here on such short notice. The hospital was swamped.
Shut your trap about the stinking hospital.
Hey, if it wasn't for me risking my neck at that stinking hospital, you wouldn't have any babies to sell.
Yeah. Listen, I got a rush job for you. I got to get the Yates kid back. I got clients who pay double for a brat like him.
He's got new owners. What am I supposed to do if they refuse, huh?
Repossess him. I don't give a damn what it takes. Just get him back.
Right now, I clearly see there's nothing remotely human about you.
Yeah, well, that's why Mom liked me best.
Not true. She hated us both.
Jeez.
It wasn't easy putting this kind of cash together on such short notice, you two. You know what happens if you lose this money?
The mayor has to skip lunch?
The risk is worth it, Captain. It's for the lives of innocent children.
Hammer, I don't want you to let this briefcase out of your sight for 1 second, you understand?
You've made your point, sir.
Hammer, the briefcase!
How many times do you have to count it? It's all there. $50,000.
Look, we kept our end of the bargain. How about yours?
Don't push me, Mama. You'll have your baby soon enough. In the meantime, you want some refreshments? We got strained pears, strained prunes, applesauce. How about some pablum?
We didn't come here to eat. Look, let's just get this over with, all right? Hog breath.
Couldn't get the Yates kid back from the cops. Oh, you fool, they're police.
Nurse Robbins, I knew you were behind this.
When did you figure it out?
You walked in just now.
She's mine, Hammer.
Quiet.
scare me.
My favorite target, a sitting duck.
Face it, Nurse Robbins. You'll never get away from me. Give yourself up right now.
You're finished, little lady!
So much for your pyramid scheme, huh? Why,
Get away from me, you witch!
You call that a kick?
By the time you mutants are out of jail, those kids will be grandparents. You're the most disgusting act since Donnie and Marie.
Now, where are those children?
I ain't talking like me with my lawyer.
Would you prefer to meet your maker?
Hey, lighten up, pals. You'll get them all back. It's all in the files.
All right, come on.
Hammer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll rough them up in the car.
No. The money.
Hammer? Doro, in spite of my reservations about assigning one of you to this case, I'd like to commend you for recovering all the kidnapped babies.
You don't have to thank me, Captain. I made a promise. I really wouldn't have been able to do it without Hammer's help.
Enough endorsement.
Excuse us, Captain. We just wanted to thank Detective Duro and Inspector Hammer personally.
Inspector, we are so grateful.
Yeah.
We want to name our baby after you. What is your first name?
Sledge.
Sledge.
Maybe we'll just send you a fruitcake, right, honey?
Yes. Would you like to hold him? Oh, I know you would.
No, I can't. These things make me uncomfortable.
Oh, honey, take a snap for our album.
No, really. I'm uncomfortable. Get this kid out of town.
It's time once again for the $1 Million Question with your host, Bob Kenny, and a returning contestant, Mel Jordan.
Mel, how you doing?
Doing okay, Bob.
Relaxed?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, well, good for you. You've done wonderfully well. 13 questions in a row. But now, this is what we call the moment of truth.
Well, Bob, what geeks do you have for us today?
These are the keys. This is the question for that brand new automobile. Are you ready?
I sure am, Bob.
Good. Listen carefully now. What city houses the National Football League Hall of Fame? For the keys to that brand new car, what is your answer?
Back it up, Al. You don't have a chance.
Canton, Ohio.
The home of the National Football League Hall of Fame is located in Canton, Ohio. Yeah! Mel Jordan, you've got yourself a brand new car. All right. Mel Jordan, here are the keys, and tomorrow on live TV, you'll be going for the grand prize on the $1 Million Question. See you then. Have a good day now.
Only game show on TV I like is Divorce Court. Because they give away the best prize.
Dory, did you see the $1 million question this morning?
No, I didn't, Grace.
I swear I never miss it. Anyhow, some guy is finally going for $1 million.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody has ever gotten to that level.
What are you, are you two yapping about game shows? Hey, I got a good game show for you. It's called Let's Get Back to Work. This is reality. This is not TV. Boy, the women get together, the mouths go open, and everybody's talking. Comparing your favorite brands of soap and your water weight gain. This isn't a beauty parlor. It's a precinct.
Okay, forget it.
Well, I was just trying to be sociable.
Hammer, both men and women watch game shows. It's a very popular form of entertainment.
Oh, listen, last week I made an arson suspect walk across hot coals. Now that's entertainment. Game shows are for people that are low on brain cells.
That's not true. Have you ever played Trivial Pursuit? That takes brains.
Thoreau, I am in pursuit of one thing, and that is justice. And that takes bullets.
Hammer, there's been an automobile accident. I want you and Doro to investigate.
An automobile accident? We'll call the auto club.
An unlicensed vehicle went off the pier into the West River, Hammer.
Well, then call the auto club and Flipper.
There is a dead body in the vehicle, Hammer.
Why do you always save the best for last? Let's go, Duro.
No, not until you drop the subject of game shows.
All right. Let's make a deal.
Hey, come on, hoist that car up!
Oh, Inspector Hammer.
Hey, Lloyd!
I'm sorry to get you out here. Turned out to be another guy drinking and driving.
You sure he was drinking?
Well, he was underwater, Duro. Of course he was drinking.
Inspector, it took a diver 5 minutes to pry this out of his hand. Too bad. Had a wife.
Ooh. Well, that explains the drinking, huh?
Hey, Joy! Over here!
Hey, I've seen that car before. That's the car that guy won on that game show this morning.
Hammer, you're such a hypocrite.
Why?
You said you hated those game shows.
I happen to have been preparing for this case, Duro. A policeman has got to keep informed. Why weren't you watching?
Sledgehammer, come on down! Yeah, we just found this guy's identification.
That's him, Mel. Mel Jordan was his name, and he was the winner on that game show this morning.
You mean he won this beautiful car on a game show?
You think that's funny, Mayjoy? A man just lost his life. Worse than that, he lost a chance to win $1 million.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Jordan was under the influence. Maybe he was celebrating too soon. I don't know. Maybe the pressure got to him.
I don't know why it would. I saw him. He was as calm as a Perry Como groupie. I think we ought to visit his wife, the widow Jordan, and find out a few things. Put together a few pieces.
I'll move in a second, Inspector.
Oh, never mind. Wait. No, I'll go around.
Hammer, this has to be the hardest part of our job. Telling a person someone they love is gone. I hate doing this.
Well, just let me handle it.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. This is Detective Dory Duro. We're police officers.
Oh, what do you want?
Well, ma'am, there was an auto accident and your husband's dead. So go ahead and cry if you want to.
Oh, my God. No!
We want to offer our deepest condolences, Mrs. Jordan.
Jordan? But I'm Mrs. Perlin. The Jordans live next door.
I was one house off. Now, you know, this never would have happened if you'd had your address clearly marked on that curb out there. So just consider this a warning.
We're very sorry. Would you like a tissue?
No, thank you. I have a year's supply. They came yesterday with all those other lovely prizes.
Was your husband a heavy drinker?
No, absolutely not. My Mel was kind and decent and gentle.
Too bad he wasn't waterproof.
Game shows and contests were his life.
When's the last time you talked to your husband?
Oh, he called right after he won the car. He said he was coming straight home to study. You know, we're going to start a family this year.
There's a game where you win a kid?
We have to be going now, Mrs. Jordan, but we just want to offer our deepest condolences.
Oh, wait, no, tell me. Just how bad was the accident?
Well, if it's any consolation, it is one of the more peaceful ways to die. Locked in a car, clawing the doors, your lungs fill up with water. I guess the first couple of minutes is pretty scary, but then you die, so you don't know.
Isn't that amazing? A man obsessed with game shows.
Yep, another dolt caught up in the materialism promoted by game shows. I hate that.
So why did you accept those?
Well, what? I wanted to make her feel better, all right? These are beauties, too. You know, I never heard of a drunken driver who drowned in the drink and never drank.
Hard to believe.
It's also hard to say. I think we should talk to the last people to see Mel Jordan alive.
And here's your host for the $1 million question, Bob Kenny.
Ladies and gentlemen, our reigning champion, Mr. Mel Jordan, has been involved in a horrible automobile accident and is no longer with us. So please, let us all bow our heads and observe a moment of silence for dear Mel. Well, life goes on, so let's meet a brand new contestant, and we'll do that right after this commercial word. So don't go away now. We'll be back.
Excuse me, may I help you?
Yes, we're here to talk to Bob Kinney. We're police officers.
Sorry, we're in the middle of a hit show.
Yeah, we're in the middle of an investigation, creep.
Hammer!
Relax, David, relax. I always have time to talk to the police. Why don't you put that college degree to work and get me some coffee?
Right away, Bob.
Oh, David, please, call me sir.
We know you're very busy, but we have some questions we'd like to ask you.
Hey, questions. That's my game. Shoot. Just kidding, Inspector.
The category is dead Mels.
Yes, of course, Mel. You know, Inspector, in this business we call show, contestants come and go, but Mel wasn't just a first name on a cheap tag. No, he had a last name, too. What the hell was it?
Jordan.
That's it. Jordan. Mel Jordan. That's it. Lovely guy. Inga, would you please get lost?
Here's your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
By the way, great show today, sir.
Wind my watch. Now, where were we?
Mel Jordan. Was he acting strange lately?
As I recall, he was very, very nervous. As a matter of fact, he said he was going to down a few stiff drinks before he took that new car out for a spin.
Really? Did he mention anything about driving drunkenly off a pier?
No, I don't believe so.
Look who's here, sir.
Ah, it's my boy. Glad I could be of some help.
Who's that, his kid?
No, president of the station.
I don't know, Hammer. I think maybe for the first time, Mel Jordan has been overwhelmed by his good fortune.
I don't buy it. There's something about that guy I don't trust.
What is that?
He's a game show host.
Who are you calling?
The coroner. I want the final results on Mel Jordan's death.
Oh, Hammer, you're so paranoid. Every death isn't a murder.
Hey, I'm an optimist.
Coroner's office.
Norman. Hi, this is Sledge Hammer.
Oh, hi, Sledgehammer. A bunch of bodies came in, but there's no jackets or shoes your size.
No, oh, hey, thanks for thinking of me. No, I want the autopsy results on Mel Jordan. That was intoxication, right?
No, there wasn't a single trace of alcohol in this bloodstream. Cause of death was a severe blow to the head.
Well, thanks, Norman.
Well?
Well, according to the autopsy results, Mel Jordan was dead sober.
Hammer, sit old newspaper clipping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a sale on white walls. Huh.
No, below that. There's an article on Bob Kinney. Apparently, he filed for bankruptcy over a year ago and had gambling debts of upwards of $1 million. State records show that they were paid off 6 months ago.
$1 million prize and $1 million gambling debt. Now, that could explain why no one has gotten to the $1 million level, because he will not let them. There's no money to win. So he puts on people with the IQ of cotton.
Yeah? What about Mel Jordan?
Mel Jordan took him by surprise. You see, he looks dumb, but he turned out to be a genius. A trick I've used myself. I think I'm going to go down and have a little talk with Bob Kinney about his choice of contestants.
What do you want from me now? I've told you all I know about that Jordan guy. Will you stop harassing me? I'm a very busy man.
Yes, Bob is a very busy man.
Hey, I'm not harassing you. If I were harassing you, you would know it. Listen, I love your show. I tape your show. And I want to be on it.
Are you kidding?
Is he kidding, Bob?
What are you, a ventriloquist dummy?
No, but I filled in for one once.
David, please, get me some coffee. Look, Inspector, you're just not the type for television.
Well, what do you mean? Me and my gun are billed as regulars on the local news.
Look, why don't you just leave?
Shut up, David.
Sure, Bob.
Why don't we give the inspector a chance? Run a question by him.
Great idea, Bob.
I'm game.
Go.
All right, Mr. Hammer. What is the title of the Academy Award-winning film about a peace-loving man who united India?
Rambo.
I love it, a cop with a sense of humor. I'm going to love promoting you on the air. You're on the show.
Great. You're kidding. Well, great, terrific. Oh, I look forward to it. Maybe I can put you through bankruptcy again.
Bob, why are you putting him on?
That guy's as dopey as all the others. I'll humiliate him on local TV. That'll deprive him of all credibility. So if he tries to charge us with something, it'll make him look like a sore loser.
Brilliant, Bob, but I'm scared.
Look, you work for me. I'll tell you when to be scared. You wanted to work in TV, didn't you?
Yes, but I killed a man for you.
That's part of working in TV. Do you know how many people would kill you for your job?
Okay, Bob, okay. Can I get you some fresh coffee?
No. Your coffee-making days are over. Like me a coffee cake.
Hammer, you're going on that game show?
Look, it's the only way that I can prove that Kenny can't pay the grand prize. I'm going all the way. $1 million.
Yeah, but why did they let you on in the first place?
Kenny thinks I'm not the brightest guy in the world.
Sledge, did it ever occur to you that you're not the brightest guy in the world?
That's why you're going to help me. I know a great reference library. I'll get an ear radio from the SWAT team, and you feed me the answers. I can't lose.
Well, that's cheating.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
And now, let's give a big welcome to your host of the $1 Million Question, Bob Kenny.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that warm reception, and welcome.
All right, Hammer.
$1 Million Question.
I'm sad.
Joan Drew. Joan, welcome back. Nice to see you. We need a challenger for you, and who might that be?
Bob, our next contestant is a police officer whose hobbies are police work. Please welcome Inspector Sledge Hammer.
Sledge, welcome to $1 Million Question. Now remember, Sledge, you are the challenger. That means you'll begin. But before that, let's meet our prize lady, the lovely Inga. Sledge, as you can see, we have 5 categories here. They are faces and places, food for thought, the good book, famous berries, and grab bag. Pick a category.
Grab bag.
Tough category, my friend. A potpourri of very hard questions. Thank you, Inga. Now, remember, Sledge, very important. You control the board as long as you answer correctly. Incorrect, Joan takes over. Here is your first question, and listen carefully. What is the name of the artist whose famous painting depicts a beautiful woman standing in a clamshell?
Art. Okay, I got it. Wait. Okay, Botticelli.
Botticelli.
Correct. What is the lowest temperature ever recorded in the continental United States?
Hold on, Hammer. It's,
Minus 70 degrees.
Precisely. He was the only president without a first lady.
Hold on, Hammer, I'm looking. It was, James
Buchanan.
That's right. What medieval hero fought the monster Grendel?
Beowulf.
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
Grant and his wife.
How many men on the hockey team?
6.
What is the capital of Upper Volta?
Ouagadougou. Parsec. Green. Pulsars. David Mamet. A tie.
Where will you find the famous Spanish Steps?
Rome.
Rome. Right again. Hey, you're one tough cop. I've got my car parked out in the red zone. You want to give me a ticket?
No. I'm gonna blow you away.
Isn't he cute? No, Sledge. The siren means that you've answered 26 questions in a row. That gives you the right to go for $1 million on today's show. You know, nobody's ever gone this far before.
I know. It's a crime.
Well, let's find out if you're a real cop or if you're going to cop out.
He's making his move now, Sledge.
I'm gonna go for it.
Inga? We'll be back with Sledgehammer's final question in just a moment. Don't go away.
The cop is a super genius. We can't afford to pay him if he wins.
You flaming fool. No wonder you still live with your mother. Hammer's not going to win. There's going to be another accident.
Not another accident after the show.
Not after the show. During the show. You see that big spotlight right over his head? That's going to fall and kill him right on the air. We'll have millions of witnesses and the ratings will go right through the roof.
You can't do that.
I know that. You're going to do it.
I've got to kill again?
Please, just this once. I'll do you a favor. I'll take you miniature golfing.
All right, I'll kill him.
One more thing.
I know. Get your coffee.
No, you spineless freak. Get me an espresso. Welcome back to the show. Well, Sledge, if you answer this question correctly, you win a cool $1 million. Incorrect, you lose everything. Good luck.
Sledge!
What's the problem?
I lost contact.
Contact?
Lens.
Oh, lens. We don't have time for that now. Good luck.
Has anyone seen Hammer today?
Yeah, he's on a game show. All right. Here's your question. Elmer Keith is known as the father of what? You have 10 seconds.
Sledge, look out!
What are you doing, Duro? I could have answered that one. He invented the .44 Magnum. I know that one. I know it.
You get Kenny. Look at his girlfriend.
Hold it right there.
He made me do it. He forced me to kill that man. It made me get coffee.
Hold it, Hammer.
Game's over, cheeseball.
Go to heck, cop.
Go to heck.
You can't say hell on television.
Let's give this guy his cancellation notice.
Now, it's important to remember to move the turkey before its temperature reaches 170 degrees.
How do I turn this thing off?
Place it.
How are you today? Very well at all.
Hey, this is a great show for kids.
Fortunately, no one was injured. And this just in. What's going on here?
Bob Kenny, game show host, is arrested for the murder of Mel Jordan.
Bob Kenny, game show host, is arrested for the murder of Mel Jordan. And you heard it here first on KPSC News.
Take my little friend away. I am done with him. Gracias. Get a pencil and write this down, Gomez.
Ah, see.
You are to seek out someone you can trust. Maybe best a woman. She must make sure that he drinks this poison. And then I will have my revenge on him. He will die. Unless he comes back to me begging and pleading for the antidote. Do you have any questions, Gomez?
Do you have a pencil?
Duro, I just made your night.
Yeah?
2 tickets to the gun show. I'll pick you up around 8. We want to get there early so we don't miss the free shrapnel.
It's really very nice. I can't go, though. I have 2 tickets to the opera.
Oh,
I'm sure you wouldn't be interested in anything that's not in English.
that's not true. I love Stallone movies. Well, maybe the captain will buy the other ticket.
Commissioner, we have a major breakthrough in the West Side Strangler case, sir. After 8 years of intensive investigation, we finally have incriminating evidence that Wilson is the strangler. We have a full set of his fingerprints on a donut, sir. That's right, sir. Believe it or not, on a donut. Yes, sir.
Captain.
Just a minute, Hank. Well, thank you, sir. But I think Rappaport and McCluskey deserve the credit. And then the man is done in by leaving his fingerprints on a cheap powdered donut. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, sir. What is it, Hammer?
Nothing.
Don't you take anything you want.
This is my apartment. You're breaking and entering.
The door was open.
Then you're entering.
Look, my car broke down and I needed to use the phone.
You're lying. There's a payphone in the lobby.
It's broken. I just need to make a quick call.
Now I know you're lying. I've never heard a woman make a quick call.
Look, I just want to call my mom and tell her everything's all right.
Okay? And there's one thing you could do for me.
Anything you want?
Leave 20 cents. Pronto. Just making sure it's a local call.
Hello, Ma. Yeah. Look, I had a little car trouble, but a very nice man. Let me use his phone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be home as soon as I can. Bye.
You want a donut? Help yourself.
Thanks.
Get a car phone. Now scram.
Are you all right? Get Dr. Warnicki.
Yeah.
You look awful.
Yeah. I think I came down with something.
What?
Poison.
Hammer, I have the lab report.
What is it, Doc? I can take it.
There's no euphemistic way for me to say what I have to say. I'm sorry. But you're going to die.
Sure?
Yes. You have somehow ingested the venom from some exotic species of cobra. It's usually fatal within 5 days.
Isn't there an antidote?
Yes. Actually, there's a group of Trappist monks who maintain a monastery in the apex of the Andes Mountains who've developed a serum that's used as the antidote.
Well, call them.
Unfortunately, they've taken a vow of silence.
You got 5 days. Isn't that enough time, Doc?
Sure. But you've been unconscious for the last 4.5 days.
So I got 12 hours left.
No, 11 hours. Last night, daylight savings time started.
All right, 11, Doctor.
But you've been sleeping on the couch for the last 2.5 hours. So that means you have 8.5 hours left.
No, you have 8.5 hours left. You find that antidote.
Doctor, I hope you don't take this personally. Oh. Don't you think we should get a second opinion?
Mine is the 9th. 8 of us are in agreement.
Then let's talk to the other guy.
Okay, but he thinks you should be dead already.
Shh! Listen, you quack! You don't know me! I don't take this kind of stuff lying down!
This is very common.
Oh, yeah, this is very common.
Yes, this is characteristic of the poison. Generally, he should be okay for the next 8 hours and 25 minutes.
And now I hear Hammer swallowed some poison. He's gonna be dead in 7 hours.
Hey, Inspector Hammer. You know that $50 I owe you? You'll get it on Monday.
Hammer, we've wasted an hour already. If we try and compile a list of everyone who's ever threatened you, we'll be here all night. I'll be dead in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Hammer, we have over 60 pages of threats here, and we're only up to the F's. Let's go back to the turtle on the hand.
Every time we get stuck, you go back to the turtle.
I know, but it's got to mean something. Now, are you sure it was a turtle? Maybe you were hallucinating.
Look, I'm telling you, it was a turtle. I've hallucinated a lot in my time, LaRoe. I've seen buzzards, I've seen piranhas, I've seen tarantulas, but I'm telling you, I have never seen a turtle. Where did you get that turtle on your hand?
Well, we all wear them, Inspector.
What we? Who? What?
I'm a hyphenate, cop and a mud wrestler. I'm one of the turtles. We're a tag team.
Wait a minute. Is one of your members 5'6", 120 pounds, very long blonde hair?
Oh, that sounds like Cindy.
Well, how do we find Cindy? Quick! Quit stalling!
Roger's Bar and Grill on Sutton Street.
That's 2 minutes away.
Great shortcut, DeRoe. There she is.
Oh!
All right, everybody,
All right, garbage bag, you're mine.
And you're dead!
Hammer, is that her?
I don't know if that's her. You! We'll try that again. Let's go. Come with me.
We don't have all day.
All right. Why'd you poison me, mudpack?
I didn't try and poison you. Your friend said those were knockout drops.
You're lying. I don't have any friends.
It's the truth. The guy gave me $100 and a pass key and told me to go to apartment number 13 and put knockout drops.
Wait a minute. Apartment 13. I live in apartment 12.
Oh, Hammer, the poison wasn't for you.
Oh, this is great. Now when I die, my neighbor's life will flash in front of my eyes.
How could you make such a stupid mistake?
Hey, don't yell at me. Yell at Dr. DeDon.
Who's Dr. DeDon?
He's the one that made me wear these stupid contact lenses. I am going back to glasses.
Will you slow down?
Look, I gotta get to my apartment. What do they have against my neighbor? What do they want from my neighbor? Why do they try to kill my neighbor? Who is my neighbor?
Hammer, you gotta stop this. This is killing you. Oh, I did it again. Just come back to my place. I'll cook you a fantastic meal.
Don't you mean Last Supper?
Look, Hammer, I'm sorry. Let's just spend some time together. Just enjoying each other.
No, Jerome. I'm on duty. I'm always on duty. I'm a cop. A cop with a perfect record. I'm gonna find out who poisoned me. And I got about 5 hours to do it in.
4. I'm sorry, your watch is broken.
Oh, typical. That lifetime guarantee, too. All right. Poison. Why would they use poison? Who kills with poison? Kings. Kings and women. What king would want to poison my neighbor? Oh.
The girl we hired gave the poison to the wrong man.
We hired Gomez?
All right, me. The girl my brother-in-law recommended gave the poison to the next-door neighbor. Well, at least she was close. I promise. No more referrals. Full resumes. And from now on, the interviews will be conducted in person by me.
Gomez? You failed. What? Alejandro, my double-crossing lover, still lives!
No, not exactly. I had something done to him.
You didn't kill my lover?
Did
you kill my lover? Did you or did you not kill my lover?
It depends on what you mean by kill.
I hope, for your sake, that you at least have the statue.
Maybe.
What does maybe mean? I can live without Alejandro. I cannot live without the statue.
I can get it for you. Absolutely, positively.
You will.
I will try.
It's addressed to me. I can't believe it. He gets my mail, I get his poison.
Hammer, there are bullet holes in the walls.
Oh, those are from me. He would never turn down his stereo.
Hammer, he's been shot!
Well, I didn't do it.
He's still breathing. I'm gonna call an ambulance. Where's the phone? Other room.
Another dead end. Well, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna solve this case if it's the last thing I do. Hey, now you got me doing it.
Sledge, God, am I glad to see you. I've been trying to reach you all day. Oh, no. Is that Alejandro?
I don't know. Who's Alejandro?
Next to you, my favorite tenant. Are you okay? You look awful.
I'm fine, really. Forget it. Listen, what do you know about him?
Not any more than any landlord would know. He's in the import-export business. He's weird, cute, and a good dancer.
They're on their way.
Okay, listen, you said you were trying to get a hold of me, right? Why?
A man broke into my apartment and stole my passkey.
What, a passkey for all the apartments?
Yes.
Well, do you think you could identify him?
Well, maybe. I don't know. He was wearing a silk stocking.
Where?
On his face.
Oh, well. Miss Hotchkiss, I need you to come downtown and look at some mugshots.
Okay.
I'll take over from here, Hammer.
Thanks, Duro.
He said thank you. He meant it.
Doc, is there any progress?
No.
Thank you, Doc.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Thank you. Now, here's what I want you to do, Miss Hotchkiss. I want you to go through these mug books. Now, when you find the man who stole your passkey, I'm in business. So, go one by one.
Please, folks, let's stand back.
That wouldn't be Mr. Ramirez, would it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's too bad. I've got this package for him.
Give that to me. I'm a police officer. That may be evidence.
Folks, please, don't come any closer, please. Thank you.
Could you please keep going? There's just a couple of books left. Good, thank you.
Take it easy, Hammer. We're gonna make it. We're gonna pull through this thing together.
You will. You got the easy part. You know, Captain, I never thought I'd go out like this. I always thought I'd live to see a nuclear war.
Hammer, you got 46 minutes left. That could still happen.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll talk to Dr. Mike.
Sledge, I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
just can't tell.
I understand.
The thief was wearing a stocking over his face, and I...
Miss Hotchkiss, I want your pantyhose.
What?
Official business. Take off your stockings.
Well, it's an official request. Are you sure this is gonna help?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Now, put that over the mugshot.
Oh, what a good idea. This'll help a lot. It could be him.
Great.
Or it could be him.
Hammer!
Or it could be him.
Look what I've got.
Oh, Duro, you really shouldn't have. I won't be able to send you a thank you note.
No, this came to Alejandro's apartment. He mailed it to himself. This could have been what they were looking for. That might be worth a lot of money.
Oh, Duro, this thing sells for $1.99.
How do you know that?
I give them away at Christmas.
Hammer. It was heavily insured.
Look, I'm telling you, this is worth nothing. Nothing. But look what's inside.
That's the Feldheimer stone. We got a bulletin from Interpol last week. It's worth $1 million.
Sledge! I found him!
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. That's him.
Ernesto Gomez. What do you got on Ernesto Gomez?
41 minutes to spare. Ernesto Gomez, merchant marine, itinerant seaman, over 4 years in the U.S. Navy.
Well, this is kind of a long shot, but I think we should head for the waterfront.
Really? Oh, watch it.
Hey, what the...
So we finally meet, Gomez. You got 15 seconds to tell me everything you know.
Hey, you give me the jewel and I tell you anything.
I'll give you this.
Hammer.
Okay. It was not my idea. It was my boss, Juanita. Her lover, Alejandro, he stole the Feldheimer stone. He sealed it in a statue. To get the jewel back, she tried to poison him, and she got the wrong man. But I don't have to tell you that.
You put a woman in charge of things and see what happens.
Exactly.
How do we find this Juanita?
We sailed it on a cheap tramp steamer, SS Mina. She's in the stern.
All right, book him now.
Hi, Sailor.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
Well, I can't find my way out of here. Maybe you can help me. We'll get a drink later.
Sorry, sea urchin. I can't let this relationship go any farther. Now you cuff him, girl. And keep it quiet.
One more move and you're dead.
So what? 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Look, I'll make you a deal. You give me the antidote. I'll give you the Feldheimer stone. Hurry up, I got 5 minutes. The joke is on you. I gave you an ordinary rock.
And I just gave you some more poison. You are completely untrustworthy, and it's a pity, because we would have made a fine couple.
If I'm going, I'm taking you with me.
Aim for me, maybe you'll hit the snake. What?
You've had this coming for a long time.
Hammer, I have the antidote. The doc came through. Not a moment too soon.
Captain, how can I ever thank you?
Don't drink it. Believe it or not, Commissioner, Rappaport and McCluskey have done it again. The West Side Strangler has left his fingerprints on yet another powdered donut. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll give him your congratulations.
Captain? Captain? All right. My favorite.
Hammer, I was just looking for you.
What? Sorry. Oh, man, am I tired. Stayed up all night last night watching a comedy on the late movie.
Yeah? What was it?
The Deer Hunter. Did you see it?
No.
Look, I'll be right back. I gotta get a cup of coffee.
You know, Hammer, caffeine is very bad for you.
Darrell, men need coffee. Yeah, give me one large
পুলিশ
coffee.
না আমি হইতাছি কিন্তু
Sorry,
টিক্কার মামা
we're all out of coffee.
টিক্কা যদি জানতে পারে তাহলে কিন্তু একদম
Kid.
It's taking its toll on customers.
আই বিরু থাম ছাড়
Hammer,
ছাড়
there's a report of gunfire at an apartment building a couple blocks
আরে
from
আর
here.
কারাই বাহ
Who needs coffee? That'll get me revved up.
আপনারা কি টিক্কার এন্টি উপরে কি এই যে মা চিনিস
Oh, Sledge, you're
Pick it
pinned
over,
in.
buddy.
We're not going to get out of this.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
আরে তুই নামার খেত বলি আমার শুধু নামার খেত আপনার দুর্যোগ যতদূর পর্যন্ত যায় সব আমার বাপ রে বাপ কি করছিস এটা তাহলে তো তোর অনেক বড় লোক আসিলাম কিন্তু আমার তো লস হয়ে গেল কি লস আরে 10,000 লস না 10,000 তো লসই হ্যাঁ তুই আমার ঠকাইছস আচ্ছা তো কইছি যেটা মোরগ দেবো কইছি না আচ্ছা যা যেটা মোরগের লাগে একটা ছোট ছাগল মাছ
Man, it's so cool we shooting this thing at that guy over there. Luckily the bullets are as old as he is.
I was only defending myself.
Why, you miserable lowlife, picking on an old man.
Inspector, that man is a social worker. He's trying to take Pops here to a retirement home.
আচ্ছা বাবা তাই বলতে দিয়া দিবে আই খবরদার না দিবে
my card, but he shot it out of my hand.
আমার সাথে বেদবি করার লাইসেন্স করে দিয়েছে পুলিশ না আমি হইতাছি কিন্তু টিক্কার মামা টিক্কা যদি জানতে পারে তাহলে কিন্তু একদম
I can't believe it.
I've had that name all my life.
You're one of the greatest cops that's ever lived. Are you kidding? He's legendary. I've read everything that's ever been written about him. Pattern my whole life next to you. I'm Inspector Sledgehammer, and it's an honor to shake your hand. I didn't know where you've been. I haven't heard anything about you. I thought maybe you were dead or maybe in a retirement home. Okay, you guys can leave. We'll take care of this.
But I'm supposed to take him to the home.
No, he's under our custody now.
Maybe I should press charges.
Listen, if you don't leave, I'm going to press you because I am getting very anti-social worker.
All right, you guys. You got rid of the flapjack. Now you take your lady friend.
I happen to be his partner, Detective Dory DeRoe. We're going to have to take you downtown, Mr. Yates.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
A woman
চিনি না
detective.
জানি না হুট করে বাড়ির ভিতরে ঢুকে পড়ছেন আপনি কি আপনার মতলবটা
What do
কি
you
হ্যাঁ
nag the crooks to confess?
আমি আনসার
কোন আনসার
ওই যে সেদিন
So
টিক্কা
tell me,
বাইরে শিউলির কথা কইলাম না
didn't you used to get your suspects to confess by tying them to the back of a Model A and dragging them around the police parking lot?
এই আপনার একটু আমার লগে যাইতে হবে
কই যাইতে হবে
ওই যে
Didn't
ওই
you stop a train
থানা
robbery
শহরের
by just
সদর
blowing up
হাসপাতাল
a
আছে
whole
না
train?
ওইখানে
Oh, I did that a couple of
হাসপাতালে
times.
I respect you so much.
কেন
I've
হাসপাতালে
blown
কেন
up things too.
Huh?
You ever
ওয়ালা
get put on
আমার আব্বা
suspension?
I created suspension.
এই ওরা কি আমার আব্বারে
I'm
মারা ফেলাইছে
always on suspension.
হ্যাঁ আপনি চুপ করে আছেন কেন কথা বলেন না কেন আমার আব্বা কই আমার আব্বারে কেন মারা ফেলাইছে
এখনো মরে নাই
Some kind of freak.
কোনো মরে নাই মানে আমার আব্বার কি অবস্থা আছে আমার আব্বা কই আপনি ভাই আমার আব্বার কাছে আমার নিয়ে চলেন প্লিজ
Oh, that's General Patton.
আরে ভাই আপনি চলেন তো চলেন প্লিজ তাড়াতাড়ি চলেন আমার আব্বা কি অবস্থা আমার আব্বা জানটা আসে দম আছে আমার আব্বা দম আছে ওই আউট করছে আমার আব্বারে মারছে বেশি মারছে
All right, you can take me in now.
What's your hurry?
I can't stand this guy drooling over me.
Well, this guy's the best. Well, I'm sorry. It's just that you've been my hero for as long as I can remember. I followed all your exploits.
বুঝতে পারছেন তো বিষয়টা
Well, I ain't nobody's hero no more.
এখান থেকে
They don't
সবচেয়ে
give you a
কাছের যে
chance.
বাড়িটা
You get to be my hey, Sarge.
ওইটাও কমপক্ষে আধা কিলোমিটার
You know
দূরে
they say I can't remember.
আপনি যতই
How old
ছিলেন
are you?
I can't remember.
আপনার
All I
সিলানের
know
আওয়াজ
is
কারো কানে
hospital.
যাইব না
And they want to put me in a home just
Okay.
because I can't live in a cop's
Silla কোনো
mansion.
লাভ
Hey,
নেই
I fucked that guy's father.
ঘর থেকে
Father
নাই
like son.
Well, how much is a cop's pencil?
আমি আপনার আনছি
Oh, 72 a month.
আপনার
No.
কোনো ক্ষতি
I'm 72.
আমি বাইসা
I
থাকতে
don't-
হবে না
All I know is I can't afford to buy a
আমার
newspaper
ডরে
with
দিচ্ছেন
it.
না তো আবার
You know, I could be productive.
আমার ডরে
I
দিচ্ছেন
should be out there busting heads. I didn't want to
মাইয়া মাসের
retire.
প্রতি
They made me.
আমার কোনো আকর্ষণ নেই
এত কথা বাদ দিয়ে আমার এই বন জঙ্গলের মধ্যে কে আটকে রাখছেন সেটা আগে কোন
Crooks don't have rights.
একটা
They gave
খেলা
them up
চলতেছে
when
তো
they became
বইন
crooks.
চাচা আপন প্রাণ বাঁচা টাইপ খেলা
This is the infamous Gilmore Kablam
বলতে পারেন নিজের যান
The reckless
বাঁচানোর
Mr.
জন্যই
Yates, an ex-cop
আপনার এখানে নিয়ে
using a
আসছে
social worker for target practice.
আমার এভাবে বাইরে ধরা ঠিক আপনার
They
প্রাণ
say you
বাঁচবো
lose it when you get older.
সেটা এখনো জানি না বোন
You served under my grandfather.
তবে আপনি
Who's
হইতেছেন
that?
আমার রক্ষা কবচ
That bell trunk?
আপনি আমার সাথে থাকলে
Yeah, had to live with that name
টিকার
all of
লগে
his
আমি
life.
তোর কষাকষিটা ঠিক মতো করতে পারবো
I
এতটুকু
remember
জান
him. He was a good cop. Used to yell a lot.
Must be hereditary.
Captain, according to procedure, we have to book Mr. Yates.
That won't be necessary,
ওই ট্যাঙ্ক
Doro.
দিবি না লুই ট্যাঙ্ক
The
দিবি
social
আমি
worker
আনসারে
won't
দিবি
press charges.
আজকে
That
একটা
is
সময়
if
দিলাম
Mr. Yates agrees to go to the retirement home.
I am
তুই যে
not
টিকারে
going
গুলি
to a
করছস
home. I'm
তুই
twice
মজা
the
করে গুলি
cop that any of you
করছস
namby-pambies
তো অন্তরে
are.
প্রতিশোধ দিব
And I'm gonna prove it
তুই তো
here.
মাইরা ফেলাইব এক কাজ কর একটা ঠ্যাং আমাকে দিয়ে দে টিকার
What's the
বুঝানো
idea?
তুই
huh?
জানি
What's
মারিস
the
না
idea? Take that off. Here, tell me, what do you know? Huh? What do you know? What do you know?
I know I'm Detective Robinson, Bunko.
কো লোকজন কো ওই আইতে তো সময় লাগে সময় লাগবে
You're responsible
এত সময়
for
লাগে
it.
নাকি
Doro,
আপনি টিকার ফোন দেন
You're responsible for Hammer.
আর ফোন
And
দেয়া কোন
that
আর
man.
মামার আমরা আটকে রাখছি আমি জিম্মা
Yes.
ওই যে না হে ছুড়াইলো আছে
You really should
ওই
get
ওর
retirement.
লগে লগে না কলটা না কলতে না হইতে আমি এই
My wife is known how to
তোর
say
ইন্টেল
this.
কমা
Oh,
এই আমাদের
wife
থাকে
passed away, huh?
এই
I wish. I had to kick her off. She couldn't relate to me.
বুঝছস ভাইজান সৎ খেলা
Well, it must feel good to ride in black and white again, huh?
এইটা দেখেন
Yeah. Hey, you're not supposed to take me home. But maybe you can let me ride with you the rest of the day, just for old
এর
time's
থেকেও
sake.
বড় খেলা আছে
Sounds fine to
বুঝছস
me. What do you think, Jerome?
ওই যে তোরা ক্রিকেট খেলা দেখছস না
She thinks it's a good idea,
ব্যাটসম্যান কি
too.
করে
Tell you what,
ব্যাটসম্যান ব্যাট
on
দিয়ে
the way,
মনে
why don't
কর
we stop by the
তুরুম করে
firing
মাইরা দেশ
range?
ভয়
We
মারে
can
না
all stand around together
আমি মনে
and
করো
shoot our
যখন
guns.
এই দাউটা লই গুলি কেউ করে তখন আমি এর এমনি করে ছয় মারি দিই বুঝছস
I still got what it takes.
কি রে তুমি করতে আরে মানুষ যে কেমনে পারে রে কিছুই তো বুঝতেছি না আরে
Yeah, hello, Gilmore. Okay, that was
কতবার
good.
কবর
Great.
কবিতা পড়ি কতবার
Most of
আমার
the
সব দিয়ে
targets
বানি
are back there.
Oh, no, don't bother me with this.
কতবার বসছি কতবার সব দিয়ে
Did I hit anything?
No.
অহনো মনে করলে
Well, those were just warning shots. All right,
খবর
I'll reload.
কবিতা
No, don't reload. It would be much
জসিম
safer
কাকা
if
যে
you
কি
did not
লাগছে রে
reload.
Duro, have a little respect.
এইখানে তোর দাদির খবর
The little lady doesn't think that I still have it.
ডালিম গাছের
Let me tell
ফোনে
you something, little lady. Picasso was painting
30 বছর
until he was 90.
বিজয় রেখেছি
You cannot kill someone with a still
কিন্তু
life.
দাদু, it's just typical of this
আমার তো
society.
নজরুলের বিদ্রোহী করতে ভালো লাগে
Honored, trigger-happy cop
আমি
brought in a retirement home.
নিজে একটা বিদ্রোহী
He needs to feel like a productive member of society. He needs a job. That's what he needs.
ঠিক বলছস
Man knows his
বুঝলো
police work, Sledge.
So then we'll go to the board over there. There's always something related to police work.
এদিকে তো ওই তামাশা করে তো লাভ নাই
Absolutely.
হয় ট্যাঙ্ক দিবি নাহলে ওই ট্যাঙ্ক দিবি আর নাহলে আনসারে দিবি আজকে একটা সময় দিলাম
Yeah, you're right, Hammer. There are a lot of jobs here.
নিজে ঠিক করে গুলি করছস
Watchman?
কি মজা করে গুলি করছস
Security guard.
টিকা তখন তোরে প্রতিশোধ দিব ও তো মাইরা ফেলাইবো
Well, it pays $8 an hour.
একটা ঠ্যাং আমার দিয়ে দে ওই ঠিক করে বুঝামো সেরে জানে মারিস না
Of course, the
হ্যাঁ
business
রাজি করা মুনি
has dropped off since I
কোনটা দিবি
solicited for a guard.
এইটাই না ওইটাই
And I had hoped for someone a little younger.
তার আগে কিন্তু আমার আনসারে লাগবে আনসারে লাগবই নাইলে কিন্তু আমার ঘুমোইবো না
Look,
সেরকটা চলে যায় চিন্তা করি হ্যাঁ
all right, Mr.
চিন্তা কর
Smythe. Mr. Yates has
Cinta,
50 years of valuable police experience. That's quite a bargain at $8 an hour. He's one of the finest cops this city's ever seen. He's legendary. He was the first cop to yell freeze.
I am expecting a valuable shipment from the von Bornstein estate. I used all my equity and bought the family jewels.
Now, there you go. You're going to need somebody to guard them.
All right, but just on a trial basis.
Good. You won't regret this. You've got one very responsible man. Duro, quit fooling around. Dang. You never have my favorite song on the jukebox.
What's that?
Taps.
Oh my God.
You know,
look at
Hammer,
her.
looking out for Mr. Yates really showed me that
আমি এটা
you're not all
আমি কি
hostility and vengeance.
আমি
Mostly,
আনি
but not all.
আপনি কি
আমার
Listen,
আয়
Duro,
না দেখা যায়
without
না
Gilmore Yates, we wouldn't have
আমি
police
এক লাল না
brutality or free
তিন
coffee
লাল
and
না চার
donuts.
লাল না আমার নাম
Quite
দু
a debt
লাল
we owe that man.
রে বাপরে
As long as we're in
তো
the
তুমি আর
neighborhood,
এত
why don't
লাল
we
নিয়ে
stop
আপনি
by and
এদিকে
see how
খাড়া
he's
কি
doing?
করতেছেন
এই জায়গায় গিয়েছি শিলিগুড়ি খুঁজতে শিলিগুড়ি
শিউলি এখানে নাই
That is my mother-in-law.
এতক্ষণ মনে হয় দুনিয়াতেও নেই
Sorry, if I'd known that, I would have shot at Mr. Smith.
হ্যাঁ ঠিকই করছে সে আমার আব্বারে অপহরণ করছে আর সেই কথা টিক্কা ভাই জেনে ফেলছে আর টিক্কারে তো আপনি ভালো করে চিনেন সে কেমন মানুষ
ভুল হয়ে গেছে জানো
না জানি না। আর জানলেও আপনার এরকম না
Hey, Doy.
কারণ আমি বুঝে ফেলছি
check out,
যে আপনি
honey?
শিউলির দলের লোক।
And to check up on you. So, how you liking it here?
Oh, it's real nice, very interesting place. Say,
নমস্কার করেন না তো এমনি আমার মন্দির অনেক খারাপ আমার বাপটা অপহরণ হয়েছে আমি কোথাও খুঁজে
this
পাইতেছি
is
না
the
আমার
von
বাপটা
Bornstein family
যান,
jewels.
আপনি এখন হেঁটে থেকে যান।
Very elegant.
Really expensive, huh?
Yeah.
All that glitters is not gold. And this I gotta show you. Now, this is really interesting. I really find it fascinating. Now, this Hans is a diamond cutter, but he's a perfectionist.
বুঝলে
Wasn't that just
পৃথিবীতে কারো
fascinating?
মনে ভালো থাকে না
Excuse me,
আমরা
Mr.
সবসময়
Yates
মন
does
ভালো
have
থাকার
work.
অভিনয় করে যাইতেছি
Oh, well, thanks for coming.
No, quite all right, you know. Seeing you in that uniform makes you look 75.
See you later, Sledge. Hey, watch those swinging doors.
Freeze! Spike, fill up the bag.
And don't forget the Von Bornstein jewels.
Certainly. Just don't hurt anybody.
Attention all units. Robbery in progress. Smith Jewelers, 111 East Wellington. Repeat, all units. Robbery in progress.
Oh, Hammer, you gotta stop blaming yourself.
Well, it's my fault. I pushed him into getting that job. Now he's wounded and in snooze heaven.
Absolutely not. I'm sure he appreciates everything you did for him. Oh, Hammer, he couldn't possibly hold you responsible.
You. It's all your fault.
That's right, Duro. He doesn't hold me responsible.
Mr. Yates. Oh, come on, be fair. How bad could this place be?
They liquefy their food.
Well, that's good for you.
Toast, steak, sushi. All right, let's get going and get me down to the police station so I can start identifying those sleazeballs.
It's really not necessary because Smith swears they can't be identified. And fortunately, his insurance company is going to pay him off, so why don't we just forget it, huh?
Why are you giving up? I can identify those creeps. We can nail them. Besides, I got my reputation to think about. Now get me out of here.
Let's give it a rest. The robbery detail's working on it.
Look, you owe me. Now give me a chance. You got me shot.
We've been through this before, remember? Hammer, no! Hammer!
Don't worry. He'll be able to identify the sleaze bag that shot him. Just don't you let the gray hair fool you. He's still got the mind of a cop. I'll go back it around.
Darn! What?
Battery's dead.
Oh, terrific.
Now all we need is someone to give us a boost.
Hey, wait a minute. This stupid chair is powered by a car battery.
You see, that was resourceful.
Well, I just hope the power surge from your car isn't too powerful for the wheelchair.
His eyes were slits.
You got that?
And his hair, fuzzy.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
All right. Now what do you got?
That's him. Now I can describe the other one. He had stripes, and he had a big puffball on top of his head. And their voices, if I could hear their voices, I'd remember them. Always had a good ear.
Yeah?
My left one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yates.
Just wait a minute, Duro. Why don't we get the voice print computer in here?
Okay, how about these?
Come on, just punch it in.
I was nowhere near the East River. I swear, I didn't do it.
No.
Inspector, here's those files you wanted.
That's him.
That's a cop.
Hey, don't stand so close.
Yeah, don't stand so close.
I am not a crook.
No.
I'm a Pisces with my moon in Taurus. I like show tunes.
That's him.
I don't like
You sure?
anything else.
You betcha.
All right, Duro, what do we have on that crumb cake?
Okay, Red Williams, 2 priors, said he used to work for Bruno Reese.
Let's go beat him up.
Hammer, I just got word that Smith Jewelers was held up again.
That's Smythe.
I just got word that Smythe Jewelers was held up again. And this time, the robbers were shot by the owner.
Will, let's go! Come on, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, help me out of this. This is my... Hey, guys, come on. It's my case.
What do you got, Blades?
I checked out everything, Inspector. Attempted robbery. The store owner reacted quickly and shot them both. They're identified as Red Williams and Bruno Reese.
Yates was right. The same two who robbed him before. Anything else?
Yeah. You can get a great deal on a watch here. Quartz.
Uh-huh. Looks like you took the law into your own hands. Good for you.
Well, since that old fool you forced on me turned out to be so useless, I bought my own gun. But I'm very upset. I never intended to use it. I can't take it back now.
Well, the two men you just killed are the same men who robbed you the other day. Did you know that? Doesn't that strike you as odd?
Not really. I've built my reputation on repeat business. But no more. I'm closing up shop. I didn't go into the jewelry business to kill people.
Oh, yeah? I've seen your prices.
Well, I'm having a gunfire sale now. Everything must go. Drastic reductions. Excuse me.
You know, Hammer, I think we better send somebody over to the last known address so they can recover the jewels. We'll take Yates back to the home. This case appears to be solved.
Bureau appearances can be deceiving. Well, I'm sorry if I filled your head full of a lot of false hopes. You can be active here. You can be the same Yates you always were.
Attention all residents. There will be a rap session on care and maintenance of your artificial hip in the lounge. Thank you.
I tell you, this case is not closed. It's too perfect. It's too easy. Besides, I got more information.
Like what?
Clues, facts.
Mr. Yates, both the gunmen are dead. Mr. Smith is closing up his shop.
That's Smythe. There you got it. The creep called him Smythe. He knew how to pronounce his name.
So, what does that prove?
But he was in on it. He knew him. Smith could have been in on it.
That's Smythe. Look, Mr. Yates, we really appreciate everything you're doing. You're just grasping at straws now. We gotta go. Come on, Sledge.
You gonna take orders from her?
Take care of yourself, Yates. And remember, to serve and protect.
I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. You chicken.
I just can't help thinking about Yates. What if he was right? What if Smith was in on it?
Inspector. Yeah, we searched both their places. Couldn't find the jewels.
Must have fenced him.
Or maybe they never had them. Thank you, Mayjoy. Deroe, I want you to check every known jewel fence. I'm gonna go visit Mr. Smith at home.
Here you go.
Just rub a little on my shoulders.
One for you.
Thank you.
I see you're still pretty upset about killing those robbers.
Oh. Well, some friends just came over to try and cheer me up.
Is it helping?
Every day, every way, a little better.
Good.
What are you doing here?
I want to ask you a couple of routine questions.
Oh, fine. Anything I can do to help. Would you like a fruity drink first? Honey, Vicky, would you get him a fruity drink?
No, thanks. I'm on duty.
Oh, would you get me a refill then?
A couple of nice von Bornstein she's got on her.
Oh, yes. What? Why, where did she... Why, that thieving...
All right, Mr. Jewel Thief, now you're going out of business for good. You got a very interesting way of keeping your books. First of all, you steal from yourself so you could collect from the insurance company. And then you turn your pals, Reese and Williams, into silent partners. Then you can keep it all, can't you? Pretty greedy.
Looks like you got me.
Looks like it.
Cop. Oh! You turned out to be just as worthless as that old man!
Yates! Look out! That was reckless, it was careless, it was totally irresponsible. And I loved it.
On behalf of the department, Officer Yates, I'd like to present you with this commendation.
I never got one of these things before. I never thought too much of them. I think I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Mr. Yates.
Yeah, I don't think too much of awards either, but congratulations anyway. Good luck on your new job as head of security of this place.
Well, it's going to be pretty tough patrolling around on these crutches. Hey, lady, one piece of pound cake per person. Freeze.